accuse me of being anything over the dumbest shit.
All right, let's go ahead and get this show on the road, fellas. Let's get these intros going.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to the OTG podcast. This is episode I can't tell you right now. But today we have two very special guests, and I'm gonna let them run their own intros because you know me. So go ahead and who want to kick us off?
Shit. Well, my name's Sin the Poet. You know, you can call me Mr. What You Tripping On, baby. All that. I'm joking. But yeah, my name's Sin. My name's Sincere. Whatever you want to call me. But I'm an artist. I write poetry. I do spoken word also, but my main thing is rapping. Stuff like that. You feel me? Nice to see y'all.
What's up? My name is Lamar. I don't really go by any other alias other than Lamar. But
Lamar, my nigga.
For real, like,
Oh God.
I kind of just do creative shit, but I do have a song that I'm working on with this nigga right here. I have plans to work on other music too, but I'm kind of just seeing where it takes me, you know, I'm taking it serious, but I didn't really have any like thought of doing this before in the past. But also, I guess since if it's any time to break it out, I am gonna make a YouTube channel very soon. And I'm going to release a video this month. So I'm going to use this to, you know, hold myself accountable for that.
All right, you put it out here.
That look, it's on video.
Yeah,
we gotta hold you to it, bro.
4K, my nigga.
Oh God, like
on me. So like I gotta stick with this.
like that nigga Mark Phillips. They caught you in 4K.
How did you let them
How did you let him catch that 4K? And why did you lie to us?
Oh God.
Hey, my nigga, it's almost April like 29. What the fuck?
Look, crazy part is random thing, but this is my roommate. And on top of that, the way we met, I was at an open mic and I offered this nigga a free DreamCon ticket. Like, we're going again this year, but I gave this nigga a free DreamCon ticket. We've been cool ever since.
Yeah.
Niggas make the simplest friendship. Like, it's never some overly complicated. It could be as simple as, I like them boots, my nigga.
You
He
feel
was
me, bro?
performing a song, and I simply, at first, I wasn't going to do it because I didn't want to, like, dick ride or anything. But I'm like, you know what? I could just tell a nigga I like his music, or I just like what he did.
You can tell a nigga if his music's good. You can tell a nigga if his product is good. Like, what is wrong with you
Kids,
niggas?
don't be afraid.
Why is everything dick riding, bro?
I feel it. It's like, now sometimes if you over complimenting the nigga, like, bro, that song was so fucking crazy. Like, no, my nigga, you don't understand. No, like that ass a hoe. All right, bro. Wait.
We get it.
All right.
Hop on.
Oh God, like, hey, my nigga, pop that shit out your mouth. Chill out.
I gotta leave the scene of a nigga did. I like, you know, you doing too much. A nigga made a sound effect.
Like, damn, bro, I appreciate the compliment, man.
And
Fuck.
that song, you know, actually.
Oh God. That's when the nigga gotta respond like, you was like 2 seconds ago, bro. Chill.
Oh shit.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I'm that type of nigga. I got jokes for everything.
Fuck me. All right.
Yeah, I gotta shoot you at that point. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's your rebuttal?
Nigga.
For sure. Stay right here.
Hold that thought, Mr. Funny Guy. Like, you a comedian now. Alright.
For sure. Thought you was a rapper.
Comedian is on there. I got some funny news.
You the nigga Kevin Hart, chocolate drop, huh? Doing 2 rolls, fight type shit. All right.
Let's see how fast your heart rate drop.
You feel me? You feel me? There will be reparations. Bro. God, no poo shiesty, you hear me?
Man. Alright.
But shit.
So yeah, DreamCon. You guys have been cool ever since.
Mhm.
When was that? Like, so take us through the history. Did y'all meet in college and
Nah, that was a open mic that my friend from work, when I was working at Amazon at the time, And I just met that nigga randomly, you know, because I try to keep to myself at work and shit. I don't like socialize that much if I don't have to.
Like people for real.
But yeah, met that dude. He was cool. He invited me out and I went there. He performed the song. I just went up and said, "Hey, I fuck with the song." And then the conversation, I was really going to leave it at that, you know. Not to say that I was nervous or anything, but like I was just going to let him know like, "Hey, I fuck with the song." And then if the conversation ended from that, I was just going to go about my life.
Yeah.
But then, you know, we started talking, and I don't remember how it came up in the conversation. We were probably like talking about anime or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then he brought up, or like one of us brought up DreamCon, and I said, "Yeah, I plan on going. It's just this year I'm gonna miss it, you know, because I ain't got the money to, you know, get the ticket right now, and I'm pretty sure it's like already sold out." And then he was like, "Well, I got a free ticket if you want to go," which is crazy as hell. Like niggas don't be doing that. And I was like, you know what? I'll take you up on that offer. And you know, ever since then, we went out to DreamCon. It was a cool 2 days. Yeah, I stayed out there 2 days.
Niggas ended up on a boat and shit because it was my birthday there.
This nigga ended up on a boat. Just good time, man.
You feel me? Like, yeah.
At the water.
So how long ago was that?
That was like, I want to say damn near.
Gotta be like,
yeah, almost 2 years ago, if not 2 years. It's, I don't know. That's the type of thing that I like about making music, that I like about just being an artist in general. You meet a lot of random people. Whether it's just someone telling you they like your music, or someone that wants to work with you. You meet a lot of random people that could end up being one of your closest friends, or could just end up being a potential partner in like just creativity.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's just the love I got for it. That's the thing that always keeps me coming back to it. Like I love meeting these other creatives. You feel me? So yeah, man, that's just the story of how I met this nigga and how we continue to be cool.
That's solid. Like, because you're right throughout this journey. Because I was told you're young. How old are you guys?
I'm 24.
24.
24 as well.
24. So yeah, how long have you guys been on the creative and entertainment journey?
Funny thing. So I started writing music when I was 12. Started writing poetry and music. I used to write poetry for girls I liked, but eventually I started. You feel me? Like, you know.
I mean, nigga, it works when you got the skill, nigga.
You feel me? Like I was really cold.
Hey, look, they said my bad. What are you talking about?
You feel me, bro? Like we not just gonna sit here and like this wasn't cold in like 4th, 5th grade, bro.
Like it's not cold now. You
niggas.
Like
niggas done lost the touch.
Hey, no, I got some shit.
Now, oh, you seem young. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 30.
You 30? That ain't too bad, brother.
So when I say, you know, just younger, you know, there's that generational
gap.
We still like 5, 6 years younger.
Yeah, like you guys are my younger brother's age. Like the same nigga I call my baby brother. I was just thinking about this because he turned 24 next week, and I'm like, damn, my baby brother ain't a baby no more.
Shout out to baby brother. Happy birthday, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm gonna fight you right now.
Like I also had, my dad had that realization recently on my 30th birthday. He said, yeah, man, what's going on, birthday boy? He said, I can't even call you a boy no more, nigga. You're 30. Nigga.
Damn.
I don't think it's me.
That's
like,
beautiful shit.
Oh God.
So, you know, just that generational thing. Right? There's things that even at 24, like it's what 24 and 30 are way different. You know,
very much true.
28 and 24 are way different. 24 and 20 are way different. You know, I remember being 24 and looking at my older homies like, damn, you niggas old. You know? So just being on the younger side of, you know, the community kind of. You know, I can kind of have an outlook from being, you know, a part of it and growing up through it. When, you know, I think in your 20s is you're still growing up.
Yeah.
That's true.
By 30, I hope you got some.
You got something going, like, you feel me?
Yeah, because at 27 is when it really clicked for me. So that's why I say, like, still young.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true. No, I agree with
That's
that.
definitely real. Cause it's like I fall in a weird spot. Like I'm the oldest,
Mhm.
so my mama had me young, but I grew up around a lot of
what is young?
like. Okay, so look,
'Cause-
in her mind, it's young, but she had me at like 20. She had me at 20.
Okay, that's a reason.
So I mean, it's young, but it's still like a reasonable age. It's not like
No, that's young.
60.
yeah, like it's young, like and when I was growing up, she always said like we grew up together. I always remember how far me and my mama are because I'm like my mama is basically 21 years older than me because her birthday isn't too long after mine. Mine's is July 22nd. Hers is August 3rd. So she like if I wasn't around my mama, I was around my grandma. If I wasn't around my grandma, I was with my papa. And if I wasn't with them, I was with my grandmommy or my pops. So I was around a lot of older people. So I'm always told I have an old energy to me and old soul. I feel like in a past life, I really was just like you feel me? Like I really was a young old homie. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
But it's nice to be in that kind of J. Cole middle child position sometimes.
Yeah.
I kind of bridge the gap between, especially talking to my siblings, because I got I can't even go through all of it. My pops got kids on his side. My mama got my siblings and everything, but all my siblings are basically grown at this point, except for the youngest one who's 10. Like my sister turns 21 this year. My brother just turned 18 March 28th. Yeah, it'd be.
Like-
See what I'm saying? Like it'd be like when you hit that realization, because we all hitting milestones this year. I'm like, ooh, ooh. I'm getting there. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, man. And my folks are quick to humble. Like I won't say humble me, but remind me. So my parents are also young. Like my pops was 17. My mom was 18.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom says the same thing. Like I grew up with her.
Yeah.
Really did. Like
Shit, my mom had me at 19.
you feel me?
Look.
Like that's like yes, you're actually growing up during that time. Like you're experiencing life as an adult. Like bills, responsibilities.
Yeah.
And
You're really at 20. You're like a child in an adult world. Like,
Yeah.
You're a child in the adult world.
Like
that makes sense.
got adult problems, but
you learn how to
fuck, I'm
talk.
learning.
All that shit is
I'm still in class, my nigga. Damn.
I just graduated high school.
You feel
I'm
me?
confused.
Yeah, pay this bill, nigga.
Yeah. You feel me, bro? And it's a beautiful thing, but it's a scary thing at the same time. Like I've reached a point where it's like, yeah, I'm 24. I ain't got no kids. I done beat out every member of my family thus far as kids, and my mama to this day will be proud of that shit. My parents are proud of it in general, but it's just the fact that it's like, yeah, I beat y'all out, but damn, this adult shit sucks sometimes. It's cool because I can do what I want. This is what I wanted growing up.
Yeah,
You lost, man. Shit get complicated.
You feel me?
that's what your 20s are, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna feel lost. You gonna feel confused. Hell, you are gonna be confused. You know, you're gonna have those days where you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a bittersweet journey.
Yeah, like, but all in all, like my pops told me, life is a long road.
Yeah.
So just because where you're at right now doesn't mean where you're gonna be at in a year. You know?
That's true. That's true.
So, and also, that's why you never judge a man at his lowest because you don't know what it was like before. You don't know what it's gonna be like next.
And you don't know what they willing to do to get out of that spot.
You feel me?
And yeah, man. But like, I started writing poetry at 12, and as I got older, I made my first song, like recorded my first song when I was 17, because I had a little crew in high school that I called Sounds of the New Generation. Rappers, singers, dancers, all that. And when I got to college, I went to college for track. Like, I went to college running track. So my coach was very blunt with me. He said, you're going to have to pick one for right now. Pick what's paying the bills and what's paying your tuition. You can do the music thing later if you really feel like it. But once I got back to Dallas after I graduated, I got back in my bag with music. Because my pops and my dad, they're two different people. My dad, man, that raised me. My pops, who I look like. But regardless of the fact, my dad makes music. And I think the one thing that I really have on my dad, because he's a solid artist, bro. He's heard some of my dad's music. He's heard it. My dad is a solid ass artist. I don't feel like he's appreciated for what he did. I think the only thing I will ever have on my dad for real is age, and having him there to kind of like give me an idea. Yeah, to give me an idea of what I needed to look, of what it needed to look like for me. Yeah, our styles are different. We make different music, but if I send him something and he says this shit is hard, I know it's hard. I know it's solid. I know I really did some shit with this. You feel me? But yeah, that's how I really got like my starting creativity. Outside of that, I edit videos. I be trying to make my own stuff happen. I make some of my own cover art. I know sometimes I be needing help, but for the most part, I'll go through my camera roll and edit a picture real fast. I'll toss him a phone and say, "Hey, bro, can you take a few pictures of me?" Next thing you know, it's a cover art. I add a filter to it. I add the words to it, and going about my day. I like taking pictures too. So I have a vision. Just sometimes not everyone can keep up. Yeah. Yeah, it don't be on the same frequency sometimes. So I wish I could do more things on my own, but I know I need help sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah, and it's important, once again, being a young adult, and I'm still a young adult too, but being, 24, and as you grow, you'll kind of find your tribe.
Yeah.
You'll find those people, once again, like you and Lamar just randomly, off of I like your music, you dope, and having DreamCon in common. And now you have a permanent, sounding board, a roommate, a homie. I don't want to go as far as saying best friends. I would,
Yeah,
no, I'd say that. I'd say that because I don't claim many niggas as my best friend, but I'll say this: I have a few people that I'll be like, y'all are like my closest friends, my best friends, and I can genuinely say like the vibe that I have with this nigga is like the same frequency. I believe everybody. I don't believe that soul ties are just romantic. I believe that soul ties go into everything. Whether either you a soul tie that's not supposed to be around, like I'm supposed to get rid of you and cut that tie at some point, or you're a soul tie that's supposed to be around. I just don't know your purpose yet. And when I meet people, that's how I go about it. Like what you said about a tribe, bro. It's crazy because I really did find a good tribe. Like meeting Key on the Divine Soul Sundays. My first time stepping in there, it just went up from there. Shout out to Key Divine Soul Sundays. It's a beautiful thing. You feel what I'm saying? It brings a lot of beautiful people together, and sometimes I do really feel like the little brother of the group because, to my knowledge, most of them are a little bit older than me.
You are the little brother of the group. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
you're just gonna have to accept it. Like that's the
Taylor low-key son me the other day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
She older? We don't, you know, my bad.
Hey, Taylor, I'm sorry. I can't speak for him, bro.
Don't cut that out.
No, I'll put that in there. She gonna get on your ass.
Yeah, that was on you.
Leave that in.
You seen my face.
You feel me? Like, bro, don't ask the woman ass on him.
Oh, brother.
Nah, just when I said that I was, 30, she called me young. So.
And I wouldn't even think that, I don't even think about that. I don't think about nobody ages when I talk to them until they tell me, "Oh, you young as hell."
They all look good for their age.
You feel me? Yeah. Every black don't crack unless you do it. No, you feel me? But yeah, I can say that he's one of my closest friends, one of my best friends type thing.
So yeah, like as you continue to grow, people come, people go, it just happens. But you'll start to really form that solid tribe to where okay, not only are you my man, but you're willing to help me with some of this creativity. Yeah. You're willing to take on some of these graphic design tasks. Like you said, now I know how to use you and make sure, it's beneficial to both of us, because you got to think about it. It's like, you might be doing it for free, right? But at the same time, you're still building your portfolio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're still building
that track record.
Yeah, that way when you go to somebody, you be like, "Hey, this is what I charge, and this is why."
Yeah, and I can prove it.
You feel me? Like through actual work, through actual repetition. So yeah, like just how that comes about, you finding your manager, like all that stuff comes together just through kind of existing. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
you do what you're supposed to do, and things just kind of fall onto you at times. Yeah, you know, like just follow your path.
Just continuing to move like the way that you're moving, because you don't see nothing wrong with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, basically. And I feel like continuing on the right path over time, of course, you're gonna find the things that you're looking for. You keep, what's the phrase? You keep digging, eventually you're gonna hit gold.
Hit gold.
You feel me?
Well, that pretty like much like pertains to the thing I was gonna say. Like, as long as you put forth the effort to like keep living, like to keep doing something instead of just sitting around. Like, at a certain point, you got to take control of your life. Although you got to accept things to happen the way it happens, you know, some things are going to be outside of your control. You still owe it to yourself, really. Then to anyone else, you owe it to yourself to at least put forth the effort.
We out here throwing preachables, you feel me?
We here to spread a message, share a message. You know, we have a lot of fun here. We crack a lot of jokes. But at the same time, there's balance.
Yeah.
You know, there's game to be given.
Yeah, there's always something new to learn. You know, it don't matter who it come from.
So you know, we might get a little preachy. Well, fuck
it. On my soapbox.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna stand on this hoe and I'm gonna stay here.
I die on my mountain. What?
You feel me? Oh God, I'm gonna die on this hill.
So when do you start? You said you made your first one. Okay. What made the transition happen from poetry to rap?
So in the bloopers, when I was saying that I started rapping in middle school. So I wanted to do more with my poetry. You feel what I'm saying? And even till this day, when I write poetry, sometimes it still comes out like a rap, but it's still just me trying to deliver the message and do spoken word. Like, you feel me? Spoken word is still flowetry in a sense. You feel me? And the transition from poetry to music was more so just the fact that I thought music was cool. All the coolest people I ever saw were writers and performing. I idolized a lot of these people. My parents got me I'll never forget, I had an MP3 player. My dad, he's from Baton Rouge also, so I heard a lot of the music that he would listen to, Lil Wayne, all of them. You feel me? They got me a little MP3 player. And I'm listening to it every day. Lil Wayne, Mr. Carter, The Dream on here, Diggy Simmons. I got all types. I got a plethora of artists on here. You feel me, bro? Like, these niggas was really putting me on. And now it's like, now as an adult, bro, I go back and I listen to these songs like, damn, this really was my start. This really was my origin in music. And I found a love for music that I just couldn't let go of. You feel what I'm saying? That's just really what it was. I found a love for music that I couldn't let go of. It wasn't as simple as my love for track. My love from track came from the fact that I'm good at it. I'm being acknowledged for it. And it's the one thing that I don't have to hurt nobody in. It's the one thing where people can't blame me for nothing. Hey, you dropped the ball. No, you threw a bullshit pass. Like, no. This is me. You feel me, bro? Like, I used to box when I was younger. Like, my papa had me boxing. Like, that nigga, he was a military man himself. Okay. He was either in the military. He was in something. I know that for sure, because I don't want to say it wrong. The military. Yeah, and he said he did do service. You feel me? And he was, like I told y'all, my papa he looked crazy, but so was my whole family. But he. Big dude. I've always idolized the fact that my papa was a tough dude. My papa made sure that he stood on business. Everywhere he went, no matter where he went, you wasn't fucking with him. He'll put them hands up and put that Bible down. He didn't care. And so when I was younger growing up, he made sure I knew how to fight. My mama made sure I knew how to fight. I knew how to street fight and I knew how to box. Because he said boxing ain't gonna work everywhere. There ain't no rules when you in the streets. So When you put your hands up, put your hands up. Fight like you do, like your life depend on it, because it do. And I live by that. I'm gonna fight like my life depend on it in any situation. It don't matter if it's physical, mental, anything. I gotta fight. You know, that's what track taught me. Track is that track, that finish line ain't just physical. It's metaphorical. If you ain't gonna run through this line, what line are you really gonna run through? Or are you gonna stop before you even finish? You feel what I'm saying? Are you gonna wait? I ain't hear no bell, so why you stopping the fight? I ain't hear a bell. Rap so petty, that's why you laughing. Fucking bell. Yes, sir. But yeah, that was my start. Growing up, letting my parents let my love for music flourish and learning things just from track and boxing, where it was just like, this is real life. These are things I can incorporate in real life. You feel me? But yeah. So, mind you, I'm bad with the names. I remember everything they do. So this one is more so for cleansing and like just purification. Recently, I'm not gonna cap with you. I've been going through the ringer. So I've just been kind of focusing on me, focusing on like trying to cleanse my spirit. I don't like being mad. I don't like being sad. I don't like being upset, but they're all normal emotions. But they eat away at you if you let them last too long. You feel what I'm saying? So I kind of wear this for my own personal protection, like to protect my spirit, because a lot of things can get to you from something from time to time. Also, I got ADHD, so I be fiddling with it sometimes, and it's like it's a real cool setup. I want to shout out their page, but they made a new page. But whenever this is posted, I will figure out how to tag them. But regardless, I got this when we was in Houston. I was with Devon Soul. We had a vendor there. And she was selling these. She makes them at home, and I was like, "Hey, I want to get more crystals in my bag because I like the aesthetic of them, and I like the message that they have. Like even this has a story to it, and it's crazy to me, like how just they find their way to me. I believe that when it comes to crystals and spirituality, because it's just it's energy. You feel me? Like they find their way to you somehow, and whenever you need them. So I feel like both of these pieces found their way to me when I needed them. You feel me? So that's why I be wearing it. I be fiddling with it, messing with it every now and again, because it's just like, hey, if it's not the ADHD, it's just I wanna feel the purification, the cleansing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I respect. Yeah, it's like why this connect? I don't know. It's not that I don't like it, but it's like this been going on a lot lately. You feel me?
That feels
And
good though.
it is, yeah, it is good. It feels good to know that you can have that yin and yang feeling, cause that's that balance. That's that balance. I actually have a tattoo like on my chest. It's a yin and yang in the middle, and my mama, she has a kanji on her shoulder. That's for family. So it's the two kanjis for family and friends. I checked. It don't say chicken fried rice. I promise. But I checked. I made sure. Yeah, so it's like it's the yin and yang symbol, but it's the kanjis for family and friends on each side of my chest, because I feel like my family and my friends bring me that balance, because nobody in this world deserves to be alone. You feel what I'm saying? There's somebody there for everybody. And your friend, and you got the family. In spirituality, they say you chose your family. But your friends is your conscious, I'm moving through life choice
Yeah.
all the way through. You're going to love your family at the end of the day, and you're going to love your friends because you choose to love them. You know, family it just kind of comes with it. You know, it just kind of comes with it. You love them for anything. Damn near, unless it don't matter what, like for me and my family, it don't matter what we go through, we got each other. You feel me? Like this is us. It's the Holmes family against everything else if we ain't got nothing else. So Yeah, that's that yin and yang is good. It shows that you're balancing out your life. Mm-hmm.
You just been vibing.
I mean, I'm an open book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That school be pissing me off, but I love it. Can't nobody else talk shit about it. It's like a family member. I'm gonna talk shit about my family member all day, but you bet not, cause nigga no. Fun as hell and a good experience. It was an experience that made me learn to be. It made me learn. The best way I can say this is that I learned, I loved, I got hurt, but I learned how to love myself. Yeah, I fell for one of them. And to this day, like, don't get me wrong, like we got our problems right now. We ain't together, but still love her. Like I'm the type of person that love for me isn't lost. Like I'm not saying like, oh yeah, we finna work it out, but I'm saying like I don't lose love for people because my love is sacred. Yeah, you can do what you want to me, but at the end of the day, you can yeah, like you're not gonna have that same access. It's just it's no love lost. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I wish the best for you, but I can't keep letting you bother my spirit and hurt me. Good. I'll take a step back. Like I'd rather, but Prairie View it was a lesson. It was a life lesson, and it was one of the greatest decisions I ever made because I was cold. Don't get me wrong, I was cold. People told me you could go anywhere else. Why are you going to Prairie View? I want to learn myself on a different level. And I feel like, and plus, I wasn't going to UT Arlington. I love my parents, but no, I don't want y'all to be. I don't want to. Me and my mama got into it on the phone one time, and I was so fucking happy that I'm 4 hours away. Because if I wasn't, oh my God. Yes. I could get off that goddamn phone and go on about my day knowing I'm safe. Because I'll be damned. Nigga. You feel me? You feel me, bro? And then trust and believe. And trust and believe. I was checking that motherfucking Life 360. I was checking that hoe repeatedly throughout my day because I know I had her fucked up, and I understand. But you drove 4 hours to cuss me out and try to whoop my ass? No, I'll run. I'll run. You think I got here just cause? On God, I'm finna show you the training we've been doing out here.
See how much faster I can.
Oh man, man, I'm gonna get fucked.
Like,
What? Don't do that. I'm waiting for you at the door. You look dusty. That is dedication. That I like. If we in the same city and you like 30 minutes from me and you need me, I'll pull up on you. But I'm not driving no 4 hours because you're upset. Like I'm not. You feel me, bro? Like you no. It is. It, yeah. Like I need my moment. Like don't smother me, shorty. You gon' eventually I'm gonna stop breathing. Stop it. Like you feel me? Like can I get my after work blunt, please? I needs that, shorty. I need my after blunt. I'm irritable after work. Way to get cut off is tell me you smoke too much. You don't smoke enough. Like I puff, bro. I puff that shit. I'm putting that shit in the air. I'm putting that shit in the air, and can't nobody tell me otherwise. I know there's a time and place, and I will pick my time and place. I'm not finna be at someone's wedding smelling like fucking gas out the like.
I will.
Don't get me wrong. Like I'm saying, I still smoke. I just ain't finna overdo it. Like I'm not finna walk in the room and the whole shit stink now. Like it's just yeah. Yeah, like, hey, bro, the reception over. Boy, fuck them kids. You feel me, bro? Like, whatever I do. Hey, bro, you mad at me for smoking right now? Ask your husband what we did yesterday at the bachelor party. All right, leave me the fuck alone. You feel me? Like,
Got a picture.
shorty, we was smoking 5 blunts in rotation. What you mad at me for?
We was doing before the wedding got started. We are very.
I was high walking in this bitch. You just couldn't tell unless I wanted you.
I shot at your bridesmaid high as fuck, and she ain't noticed. Why you noticing?
Shit problem.
You gotta mind your damn business.
That's your problem. That's what mess up your marriage.
Oh God, shorty, that's your man. Shorty, that's your man. I'm not, and you already stressing me out. Stop it.
That's funny.
That's just hilarious, bro.
Flip that shit on her. Gas. Like, really, you should be looking at yourself, you know.
Yeah. You ain't even gotta smoke as much as me. Just spark up with me.
Yeah.
Just spark up with me. I'm not asking you to roll every morning. I'm not asking you to get high every day. If you don't feel like it, you don't feel like it. Because even I don't smoke when I'm feeling certain ways. I'll hold off on it because I want to feel how I'm feeling, and then I'll go and then once I'm cooling, I'm finna go do what I do. I feel that, bro. Man, no. Me and this nigga was trying to take a break, and shit kept happening and piling up, and we said, you know what? Fuck that. Call the plug. Nigga, it was supposed to be this week.
Like 2 days in a row is supposed to start.
First week of April. I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take a 90-day break. 90 days. That whole first week progressively got worse.
Just bullshit after bullshit.
And you know what's crazy? I didn't want to get to that point of like, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna smoke. But it literally got like, I'm just sitting around. I'm like, nah, bro, fuck this, bro. Because we had gone through some stupid shit. Like, I ain't gonna get into it because it's in the past. But we had gone through some shit like we didn't even have to go through. Like at one moment, sat down and realized, like, bro, 4 hours of our time. Like, I had just got home.
It was daytime when this shit started. It was nighttime when it ended.
Bro. And I said, you know what? I don't want to sound like a fiend. But call the plug up, bro. This shit. Bro, I had this conversation with my mama and auntie.
Like, every day that week, I'm spazzing out about something. I'm talking to the homies, I'm spazzing. One of my homies was like, sound like you need your blunt. Like,
I know, but I don't want to.
sound like that. I think I made it to the Saturday. I made it to Saturday.
Nick said no.
Pulled up,
Fuck
smoked.
that.
I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some more too. Cause Friday night when I was talking to my mom, I'm gonna have to smoke. It is what it is.
Off and fold. I openly admit it.
It's either I smoke or crash, okay?
And that's what I be telling people, bro. Like, nigga, it's niggas. So I'm a member of no, I ain't gonna say all that because we been talking about some crazy shit. I ain't gonna say all that. But I am in an org. Long story short, I'm in an org. I'm not wearing none of the apparel, so can't nobody prove nothing. But long story short, I was told straight up, while you're doing this, you can't smoke. Niggas was telling me I can't smoke and shit. I was still smoking. I told my niggas straight up, I said, hey, I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I ain't swung on nobody is because I come in this bitch zooted and loaded. You niggas better be appreciative of this gas. Cause I boy, the way I be in this hoe.
Like, y'all like me zen and peaceful, right?
Let's keep it.
Look, bro.
Just keep evil between that bay.
Look. Oh, you feel me, bro? This keep the voices at bay, bro. These niggas be telling me crash and I don't want it. You feel me?
That other personality, he want to go to the pen for
that nigga don't give a fuck.
Like, everything that comes to his mind is penitentiary behavior. I don't like that.
You feel me, bro? Like the two sides of the coin, Two-Face really be getting active. I understand why that nigga flip a coin to make decisions sometimes, cause hand me the quarter. Give me the quarter.
I gotta leave every decision up to God.
You feel me, bro? Cause
I don't trust.
there's not. It landed on tails. Time to crash.
You feel me? Like, well, what was his? I don't know. It was still depending on my mood.
His is gonna be we cool. You know what? You have a blessed day. I've if y'all ever seen that video of Kevin Gates, bro, where that nigga's like, I'll tell somebody be blessed, but I don't really mean that shit. It's really fuck you, die today.
Yo, we have a day you deserve. That's
whatever life put in front of you today.
Have the day you deserve, have the life you deserve.
I hope you get a nail in your tire. Like,
Look,
that's really what I'm saying. Like, I hope your tire go flat today.
nigga, Chance the Rapper. I hope you get a paper cut.
Hope you get a paper
razor and a paper cup. You feel me, bro? I have insults for niggas that be off the wall. I told my line brother one time, cause that nigga had jokes. I said, I hope you do a backflip off a bridge and land back first on a bed of sea turtles.
What the sea turtles do?
It ain't about the sea turtles. It's about they shells and how that shit gonna hurt cartoonishly. That shit gonna cartoonishly hurt, nigga. You gonna hit the ground and have more back problems than Spider-Man. I swear to God, you gonna get up and my back. Nigga, I want you to have back problems after what you just said to me. Oh God, game winning shot. Oh, your whole team don't fuck with you after this. I hope you catch a Charlie horse while you speeding in traffic. Stop fucking playing. Like, nigga, stop fucking playing. Leave me alone.
Press the brake and his shit lock up.
Boy, your car finna stop hard as shit. Niggas just like, all right, let me. Niggas honking at you in traffic. Shut up, bitch. You don't understand.
I think I'm trying.
Look, bro. Look, them Charlie horses be hurting like a hoe, bro. That shit will have your leg go from bro. Yeah.
See, I don't get Charlie horses, cramps and shit.
I feel like you ain't experienced that.
I've gotten close to what a cramp feels like, but I've never been like, you know, you ever seen videos?
I heard you experience that shit. Actually, this nigga said, "Oh no."
You know those videos where like it showed like the muscle moving, like like I never,
that bitch started twitching.
Thankfully, because that shit sound and look painful.
That shit be looking so nasty. It's like that shit be twitching like niggas on crack in the 80s. Like, what are you doing, bro? Chill out. Come on, I ain't even do nothing today. I just woke up.
Waking up into a cramp was
traumatizing. My whole life of track. Yeah, I raced Charlie horses every time I made one wrong motion. I was walking up to. I remember I had my baby brother in my arms. He's a little ass baby. I just got back from track practice. These niggas had a baby gate at the stairs. I picked my leg up. Only reason I ain't fall is because I'm holding him, and that was pure willpower. Because I swear to God, I stepped. I felt it all here, and I just, bro.
As a single tear rolled down your eyes.
Boy, that shit was. I never forget that day because I just know I would have rolled down the stairs. I would have held that nigga like this, but I would have rolled down them bitches with him. He would have survived, but my back would have hurt, my leg would have hurt, my neck, everything, because them stairs was harder than a bitch. Them, man. Fuck, bro. For sure. Yeah. I appreciate that. Jupiter's balcony. This seemed like a safe space. So
it is.
When I wrote Voices, I was on shrooms. And I was kind of like, I was in a phase of my life where it's like, I make a lot of chill ass music. I make a lot of chill music. I need someone, when I get sent a beat, basically, or I find a beat, it's kind of like an empty canvas for me. And I hear the beat telling me what it wants to be, what it needs to be. And I'm just a collaborator. And so when I wrote Voices, I heard the beginning, and then I started writing. They seen my whole creative process. Him, my girl at the time, and my sister saw my whole creative process of that song. I sat there, and the first thing I said, I hear these voices in my head, these niggas talking, they say, kill him dead, and it just went from there. And at that point, I told myself, I need to give these niggas straight fucking bars. I need to give them bars. I need to let the aggression out. Because I was going through a lot. Nigga was working 3 jobs, trying to pay rent, trying to keep shit stable. I hated them jobs. I hated working at Lowe's. I think the only job I really liked was being a substitute because I could make my own schedule for real, and working at the Boys and Girls Club because I'm an older brother. I like giving this big brother energy to some of these kids. Now, some of them little niggas bad, but you know, some bad kids are low-key just misunderstood.
Yeah.
Now, some of them just bad, but these ones, they were a little bit misunderstood. You just had to really get with them sometimes to give them that energy. And so, but regardless, when I wrote Voices, that was like, till this day, I think that is one of the hardest songs I've written, and one of the realest things I've said is that basically like, hey, this is shadow work. Yeah, I may be admitting a little bit, there's a little something wrong with me up here, but there's something wrong with everybody. And I'm accepting that. I accept my darkness. I accept the darkness within the light. That's my yin and yang. Yeah. Like that's my yin and yang. Voices is my yin and yang. Like I'm still giving a message, but I'm still also telling niggas like, hey, stop fucking with me. I'm not right up here. You feel me? Like that. You feel me? And that's why I be telling people before I perform, like, hey, I want y'all to really understand. There's a switch. When I flip that switch, I go from sincere to send a poet. When I flip that switch, I jump into this different mode. And sometimes when I do the song, I be looking at videos, my eyes get wide. I get a little primal in a sense. But it's like that. But people love that energy that I give off because of the usual demeanor I give off. You feel me? I'm very chill. I'm like on a normal day, I'm usually damn near a pacifist. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to talk to nobody crazy. I'd rather have peace because now you disturbing mine. Now I gotta let that nigga pop out for a second. Like, hey, bitch, stop playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me. Mm-hmm. Now, Jupiter's Balcony, the name came about because literally my homie, he goes by Jupiter, and when I started the song, I started the song at Divine Soul Sunday. At a Divine Soul Sunday, I just started writing it. I was sitting there waiting to perform, and I got an idea. And so I started writing, and I went from there. This dude, Guru, sent me the beat. He's a friend of one of my homies in Austin, makes crazy ass beats. And so I listened to it while I was sitting there waiting, wrote to it, and then after that, I wrote the rest on his balcony. So that's why I called it Jupiter's Balcony. And that was my transition from doing voices to like showing that I can do something chill. I can do something that is, conscious. You feel me? I'm not just a one trick pony. I can do a lot of things. Just right now, this is my versatility because I pride myself on my versatility. I pride myself on surprising people and beating the odds and showing people I'm not your typical artist. I'm not just a rapper. I'm an artist. I'm a lyricist. I'm a wordsmith. You feel me? I put these words together and paint a bigger picture. My 1,000 words will cost more than Mona Lisa eventually. You feel me? And that's just how I feel. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like between my person, Sincere is a pacifist. Like Sincere he's chilling. He's like I move on a regular daily basis. I talk professional. I talk nice. I Even my vocabulary is cool. When I'm talking to women, I'm saying, "Hey, how you doing, darling? How you know?" When I'm talking to my homies or just people I don't know, "How you doing, boss? You having a nice day?" No. I hold doors for people. I do all that. But sin is a whole different. Sin don't mind fighting. Sin is the person I am when I fight. When I get into it with somebody and it got to get physical. I remember a vivid memory where I got into it with somebody. We was in gloves, and hold on. Hold on. It's my baby brother. I'm gonna deal with that in a second. But basically, we got into it. He got a lick in on me, and in that moment, I got hit. I smiled. I put my shit together because we was in gloves, and I said, "Yeah, fuck nigga, get active." Yeah, like I don't. Yeah,
I like that shit.
like I believe. I don't know if you watch anime, brother. I believe I am a true blue Saiyan sometimes because I like strong opponents. I like strong women. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite. Those are my two favorite characters because them niggas gonna stand on business at all times. It don't matter. Only time I've ever seen Vegeta fold and be scared is when Beerus pulled up and when Broly was going crazy, and that was a movie, so that's not even canon. That too. That too. Yeah. It's like, and I feel like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's the type of control that some women need to have on their men. Like just like how we need to, just like how if your girl tweaking like shorty, baby, calm down. You tripping? You on one? If I'm on one, bro, cause I'm not always right. If I'm on one, tell me. Let me know.
To each other, of course, but
Mhm.
let me know.
Yeah. You gotta check. You gotta be able to check me sometimes, bro.
You don't want that. You don't want to push them. You don't want to feel like this person's just gonna agree to everything you say just because they don't like this piece of like be a person, nigga.
Yeah.
React.
Yeah, this like it's there's gonna be controversial. I I know somebody gonna hear this and be like, "What the fuck?" I didn't grow up in a housewife household. My mom has always been working since I was a kid, and I don't really. It's not that I don't believe in the housewife concept. I just believe that some women have unrealistic perspectives on it. Like, I remember I had a conversation with this shorty, and we was having a discussion. I don't mind debating. I like debating because I like hearing people's different standpoints. But we was having a discussion, and she was like, "Yeah, I want to be a housewife, and then I could just be at home paying the bills." I said, "Paying the bills with what money? Yours, shorty. There's auto pay." Shorty, what
I'm taking that.
bro, like,
I just want you to know.
but like that's real shit. Like, shorty, there's auto pay, and on top of that, like, I'm a paranoid nigga. Sometimes I want a solid relationship with my kids because it took me a while to have a solid relationship with my father. It took me a while to have a solid relationship with my dad in general, and so it's like I want a good relationship with my kids. I'm not gonna be just at work, because if we get into it and you talking shit about me on the low ski in front of my kids and something happened to us and we just divorce, who side my kids gonna pick? I want to be there for my kids. I want to be there for my family in general. I am a family man at the end of the day. I take that serious. So whenever I do start a family, nah. Unless I'm I need to be making a job that's making 6 figures for you to be a housewife. And even with that, don't ask me for when you're a housewife, I feel like you have to accept the fact that I have control of all of this money. Don't ask me for shit if it's not reasonable.
So, because like I do believe in the housewife role
to
an extent. I believe in gender roles and relationships. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Bitch, you are not changing no tire.
Yeah.
If you got me, you finna call me to change this tire, take it to get changed, or there's just certain shit that is going to happen naturally in a relationship. That's what I wish people would realize. Is like, no, yes, gender roles do apply.
They do apply.
So I do believe in the housewife thing, but also it's one of those things where
you gotta be realistic.
If you're not paying the bills on this motherfucker.
You feel me?
My house.
Yeah.
Like you get a say. You get a vote. A consideration.
But at the end of the day, the decision is I'm the CEO.
You get a consideration. And then I'll go from there.
Yeah, and I don't even want to be like that, but it's just the fact, like, it's another discussion. I remember a shorty told me, like, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm mad at that nigga, he gotta sleep on the couch or in a hotel. If I pay all the bills, if I bought the bed, I ain't sleeping in I ain't sleeping on nobody's couch or nobody's fucking hotel. I'm gonna sleep in this bed. Now, if you mad enough and petty enough to leave because I'm sleeping in it, that's you. But
this is my bed, okay.
But I pay good goddamn money for this comfortable ass bed, and motherfucker, I'ma sleep in it. I'm gonna sleep in these 1,000 fucking these 1,000 threads quilt sheets. Fuck you.
Cases weren't for your hair. You see these lines?
Oh man, you got me fucked up. You better put a.
I ain't getting on the goddamn couch.
Fuck out of here. Good night, nigga. Love you. Fuck, nigga. Like,
put your toe on me when you ready.
Right, you can slide over to this side when you feel better, but I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. When you lose that attitude, go ahead and put that leg across mine.
Go ahead, poke that ass out, shorty. Go ahead, cuddle up. I know you cold.
You know these blankets ain't enough.
I'm gonna turn the fan on too. We gonna.
Damn.
I sleep with the fan.
Knowing she anemic.
I'm gonna sleep with this fan. You better move on.
I know you didn't take your iron supplements. I'm gonna turn this fan on. You gonna get cold, okay?
You're gonna have the anemic shorties in uproar.
All part of my plan, okay?
You feel me? I'm sorry, bro. I know you cold. Come get this warmth. Look, bro. But no, that's real shit, bro. Everything that's been said is real shit. Gender roles are real, but you have to have realistic expectations. You feel me? I'm not even gonna say I want a traditional woman because way back when traditional women was doing whatever you say. Don't do whatever I say. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't know if you want to be there.
Like
2020
tradition.
A lot of it had to do with the times that they were in.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional woman in 2025. Listen, man, you gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like that means you gotta stop.
To cheat.
Yeah, and you gotta forgive me.
Like,
And it's like,
on the side, you gotta go listen to me.
Niggas really did, like 2 cities away. Just got a whole other family.
oh God, bro. Yeah, like, bro, I take some things from traditional, but like my protective nature and the way, like, I swear to God, this is a funny ass story. I've been through some shit. Like 24 years of life, I got some stories, and it's wild. I remember the whole dance team was finna jump my girl. Like them niggas was like they wasn't even that serious for them to do that shit. And one of the shorties that started it got on the phone with me. I was raised properly. I promise. I was raised properly. I was raised not to hit a woman. But if my life is in danger, I'm gonna swing. You're a nigga for these next 5 minutes so I can get you the fuck off me. Once you holding that knife, I'm sorry, you got dick. But in that case, you saying y'all gonna jump my girl with the dance team? I got on the phone. Shorty called me and told me that that her and her friends was gonna jump my girl. I said, I'm not gonna lie to you, darling. I don't usually hit women, but I'll beat some hoes up today. Y'all not just finna jump my girl. Y'all don't want to run fair. If y'all ran some fair ones, I'm cool. But I'll throw a wig on and call myself Becky. I'll get the swinging. Get the fuck out the way. What's up with you? Y'all ain't jumping shit. I don't care about none of that.
Your girl get jumped is crazy.
Work.
You gotta hate your girl
If you letting her get jumped, bro, but you niggas ain't jumping shit around here. Like,
respect that.
the niggas trying to tell me, saying, no, bro, you can't hit no woman. I can't hit no woman. I can hit women, multiple. If they jump in my girl, my woman, the one singular against women, yeah. Yeah. I'm a body.
I'm snatching a wig off.
You feel me, bro?
Somebody's behind it.
And I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all better not come in here trying to tell me you shouldn't be hitting women. Nah, y'all jump my girl, y'all jump my mama, y'all jump anybody y'all fuck with. And as far we know, all bets are out the window. I'm sorry. All due respect. I love women all day. But no. No. Simply no. Simply no. That's it.
It is.
Oh,
It's a good episode.
this is fun.
This has been fun as hell.
For sure. For sure. Okay, so look, I got a few performances. Y'all got to follow me, of course, to go see them. But I got a few performances this month, and I am finally releasing Piece of My Soul. It's a song that I've been doing. It's damn near a Divine Soul exclusive, but it's like, that's where my intro come in and saying, Mr. What You Tripping On, Baby? Because that's been my staple for a little bit. I'm working on that. I'm working on my EP, Detox, currently. And the EP is just basically going to be about letting a lot of emotions out, letting them go, letting them be as they are. Because you got to feel that shit sometimes. Got my homie on there. I got a few special projects. You feel me? We got stuff in motion. There's big plans for 2025. Because, hey, that's just what it is. I was born the year of the dragon. And there's always going to be fire coming. Hey, that's cool with me. Look, I feel it. So look, Detox, I literally got a random picture. My homegirl was detoxing my locks because she was giving me a retwist. I said, hey, get a picture, send above me. I'm going to send you that so you can see it. But it's literally just a picture of me sitting here, hand under my neck, and like hands behind my neck, hair in the little concoction, the lemon, the ACV, like all that, and baking soda. And when I came up with it, I named it Detox because I had just moved into my own place. Because I was living with my ex prior, and I just moved into my own place. I'm kind of finding my path. You feel me? And I feel like finding my path requires me to release a lot of things, detox myself, get a lot of like bad energy out of me. You feel me? And that's why I called it detox, because this is just a part of life. Letting go of things so that you can hold on to more, because eventually your hands gonna get full. You feel me? I also forgot to mention I'm re-releasing my old clothing brand. It's called Always Daydreaming. It's something I started in high school. I'm not high school. It's something I started in college. I feel like it wasn't given the attention it needed because I wasn't able to give it the attention it needed. But I still stand by this because of the fact that I grew up thinking something was wrong with me. That's another thing I had to learn to let go. I grew up thinking that something was wrong with me. I make a joke nowadays where it's like, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, none of the therapists ain't told me. But I feel like Always Daydreaming is a good perspective for people with ADD and ADHD, attention deficiency disorder, and attention hyperactivity deficiency damn it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, goddamn it. I know what the fuck. Y'all know what it is. You feel me, bro? And it's like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with me. Yeah, I lose focus, but that's because I vibrate higher than most people. I don't focus on a lot of things on this current plane of life. You feel me? I feel like I vibrate. I have a higher spiritual energy. No bleach. You feel me? But but yeah, I feel like Always Daydreaming is just it's a good way to have that spin on ADD and ADHD, telling people like, hey, there ain't nothing wrong with you. You're just a daydreamer. You dream more than anybody else. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have a vision that not everyone can see, that not everyone can keep up with, and can't nobody else copy. My thought clouds are storms. Not just bubbles, not just little clouds that pop up on the side of my head. No, these are storms, because I'm always brainstorming. I'm always coming up with a new way to be creative and proficient. You feel me? So that's how I came up with this, and that's how I'm gonna keep moving forward with it. We got new designs. We got I mainly do hoodies. I like hoodies. I got a whole hoodie collection. But I'm gonna get into my bag with shirts and everything else. We gonna make the brand pop. Just right now, we're getting our upstart again. So that's how Detox is, and I'm selfish plug with the brand. You feel me? Tap in with me. Yeah.
We here for
Every time.
Like,
what you doing, bro? Look, you saw I forgot it too. I'm like, oh damn, I am wearing this hoe. Let me, hey. You feel me, bro? Yes, I released it like that's my first ever album, and honestly, to this day, I don't regret that album, but I wish I did it with the knowledge I have now, because that album has so many gems on it that deserve so much more recognition than they have, that I'm kind of bringing them to a point where I'm kind of bringing them back. That was my era when I went by a different name at one point, which was Poetic Music, POETIKMUSIQ, and I feel like when I changed my name, I felt like I outgrew it. I had that name since high school. That was kind of like my era of how I describe this, softer music, like more chill, smoke, get high type of shit. Where now I'm like in an era of I can make it all. I make shit that will have niggas in this house. Like really jamming. I have shit that'll make niggas and just sit there and chill. But the fact that I have all of these, and I still have my old projects and my current projects, and you can still hear the growth, but you can hear that I was still cold way back when. Like, there's 2 songs in particular that I will tell people to go look at every time: Scooby-Doo and No Good. Those are my 2 songs I would tell people to go look at during my poetic era. I also have Island and Flowbender, but they kind of fall into the era when I was getting into being Send a Poet. You feel me? Yeah, Flowbender was released when I was under Poetic, and yeah.
Oh yeah.
Scooby Doo's old. Scooby Doo's old. Island and Flowbender are the newer. But yeah. Also, I got Flowbender's a song I got with my dad and my homie in Boston named Wizzy. So anybody want to check that out? Go ahead, get us some motion. What's that? What's that shit people be saying? Hey, tee me up. Gotta use what I got. Yeah. To reintroduce it. You know, I got some plans too, cause so I'm doing 2 events. I didn't name them, but I'm doing Verses and Vibes on the 12th of this month, and I'm doing uh I'll be spinning Back to Divine Soul Sunday on the 13th, right the day after. Love to see it, and then I'll be at Colors and Covers on the 21st. I definitely look. I'm gonna put on a show because I'm performing a lot of my older music that either ain't been released. I got a music soul child remix. You know the dun 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 dun. I remixed that. Yeah, you feel me, bro? I'm gonna send you. Look, bro. I'm gonna send you that. I'm gonna send you the link to like some of the songs I got like underground, bro. Cause I feel like you really fuck with them. I got some shit you can smoke to and all that. I got a lot of unreleased tracks just right now at the moment. But either way, it's like I got plans. Colors and Covers finna be like the main thing where I'm finna start pulling out. Like where I'm finna pull out poetic. Like what I was doing back when. I'm really finna be going crazy again, and I'm finna be back in the state of mixing the two, mixing Send the Poet and mixing poetic, bringing them together instead of letting them be two separate entities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we on right now. That's the wave. That's the plan. That's not even just a plan. That's what's gonna happen. Plans sometimes fall through. When you say it's gonna happen, that's when it's really gonna happen. Yeah.
All right. Here.
Yes. On God. I'll join it. Join it. God, you ain't got no other choice. You ain't got no other choice to post it now.
That's why I said it now, so I can take on that accountability.
Yeah.
But at least you got to do something to like really push yourself. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes if I had any sin, mine would be like slothfulness. Because I don't mind putting myself out there, and taking risks, but I can fall into the trap of my own comfortability. And sometimes I need to physically push myself. If I don't do it, life will do it. But, it'd be better if I take the initiative and do it. So that's me doing that right now.
All right. There we go. That is our episode for today. I appreciate y'all for coming through, kicking it with
I
me.
appreciate you having
God. It's really cool, man. This is my first podcast.
Man.
Yeah, we got one under the belt. You feel me?
Hopefully, many more on the way.
Yeah.
You feel me? We'll have to get you guys back in here with the main cast too, with the full cast. That shit's
That'd be dope.
Hey man, look, once I drop Detox, we gonna have a lot to talk about.
Look, and I'm telling my cast should get with you. They'll start asking questions. We'll do a deep dive with you.
I'm with it.
And still have a good time. Still go about some topics and give opinions nobody asked for.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all gonna be not everyone gonna like some of them opinions, but hey, I don't say stuff for everyone to like it.
You feel me? So, but yeah, that is today's episode. I'm gonna let my special guest Sin go ahead and start us off with the outros and where to find him and all his music at.
Alrighty. All right. So look, y'all can find me on Instagram. I gotta get back on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. But y'all can find me on Instagram, CDAPOET, third letter of the alphabet, fourth letter of the alphabet, first letter of the alphabet, POET. Y'all can find my music everywhere. I got links on there. Y'all can find me. Catch me at Divine Soul Sunday. Catch me wherever I'm at. If I post it, be there. Show me love. I'm going to show y'all love back. But I mess with y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching the homie podcast. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Hey, much love. Namaste. Lamar.
I already told you my YouTube channel that it's gonna be, but I'm gonna repeat it. Lamar 44, and the number 44, and my Instagram is Lamar 440. The number 4 and then the word 40 and shit. Also, I'm a freelance model too, so if anybody any photographers or anybody in that scene is watching this, tap in with a nigga. My main I'm serious. My model page and stuff that I'm going to be posting creative shit on is going to be Lamar.Soul, SOL, because my last name's Solomon. So that's it.
Yeah. All right. Finna go smoke.
Hey, look home.
Shit, we might be smoking next episode.
Hey. And once again, I'm your host, the one and only ZB. I thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please remember to like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. This shit'll never end. We did hit the 200 goal by the end of the first quarter, so shout out to all y'all who joined up, who joined the clan, decided to fuck with us, subscribe. It was like 16 people in like the span of a day.
All right.
So I appreciate each and every one of y'all for pressing them buttons, navigating, doing whatever you did to have to press that subscribe button, bro.
Let's keep that ball rolling.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
God.
Like I said, tell a friend, this shit'll never end, and we'll see you back with another one.
Yeah. All right.
Y'all need to smoke?
Yes.
With it. Loki was just saying, I need to smoke with this nigga, bro. This nigga.